In this video, I will show you one of the best Town Hall 13 attacks in current meta. We will be learning how to execute Fireball Switch strategy with step-by-step guide. Here is the army composition that we will be using. These are the best hero equipment combinations to use with this strategy. You can see some epic here, but the only epic you need is the Fireball. The army link is given in the description. Now let's see how it is done. We will start the attack from the closest side to Eagle Artillery, but first we need to make a funnel. We will deploy the Warden with healers on 1 o'clock and take out this whole compartment using Fireball. Queen and Siege Barrack will be launched on opposite corner to get rid of the nearest compartment, which will leave us with the middle compartment. We will deploy Barbarian King and Super Witches for that part, and Warden will also join them. Since one corner is cleared by Fireball and the other by Queen, Super Witches have no choice but to move to the core. We will keep the RC for the end and use her depending on how the attack goes. Now watch the attack to clear all your confusions. Kick off the attack with the Warden. Make sure to always use a loon before healers to look for potential air bombs. Fireball only targets defenses, so continue Warden walk until all the defensive buildings near your target are gone. You can also use invisibility spell on nearby defenses to hit your target faster. Once pathing is clear, simply press Warden ability to damage the targeted building and finish it off using Earthquake spell. Deploy your King, Super Witches and Mini Warden near Warden Aura. Deploy Archer Queen on the remaining corner of the same side and instantly press her ability to damage defenses and spawn healers. You might want to use couple of Valkyries to force the main army go to the core. Launch Siege Barrack to clear outer buildings and support the Queen. A Rage spell is used to keep our troops alive and Poison spell for enemy CC troops. King was already low on HP, so I didn't bother using a freeze on the Inferno. As long as he opens some compartments, everything will be fine. Use the jump in such a way that your main army doesn't get access to outer buildings, or else they will wander around the base and forget about core. Now it is RC's time to shine. Deploy her wherever you see fit and immediately press her ability. This will damage nearby defenses and unlock spear shots. Since I didn't target artillery with Fireball, I still have one Earthquake spell left, which can be used on remaining defenses to damage them. The best use case of Skeleton spell will be distracting Scattershot or single Inferno or enemy hero. You can see the effectiveness of skeletons. As with the other unused spells, you can do whatever you want. For this base, same strategy will be applied. We will start Warden walk here and send Fireball for this Inferno tower, which will clear this whole area. Then Queen and SB on 3 o'clock to take care of this corner. After that we will drop the Super Witches and Barbarian King on the middle of Queen and Warden. Warden will change his priority and join the army. The kill squad will merge for the core in this path, while Siege Barrack keeps clearing trash buildings outside. We will use the spells whenever necessary. Start the attack with Grand Warden in ground mode, followed by 5 healers. You can use Baby Dragon to send the Warden to the direction you want. Keep sending Coco Loons in the path of the healers to trigger nearby air traps. Warden has cleared all the defensive buildings nearby, and Inferno Tower is the closest defense, so now you can use the Fireball and take out half of the core. Every time deploy Queen before Siege Barracks to clear 1 or 2 corner buildings, cause you don't want the P.E.K.K.A come to the Super Witches. Use Super Wall Breakers to get access to the nearest compartments and save King ability for later. Once your army is about to reach the core, invest a Rage spell since the damage is maximum at the center of the base. The best spot to use King ability is the core of the base, which will deal damage to both nearby buildings and walls. Lastly, use the jump spell to get into whatever compartment is left. You don't necessarily need high-level equipments for the heroes. You can use all these equipments starting from level 9, but I would recommend upgrading the Fireball to at least level 15 before you start using it in Clan War. Last time, I had to attack a half-maxed TH13 cause I didn't get any better base in War. So this time, I will attack a max Town Hall 14 to make up for it. Exactly same steps will be implemented on this base as well. The main purpose of Fireball is to make funnel. You don't have to get crazy value. 2 or 3 major defenses would be enough. Don't take more than 75 seconds for Warden walk. That means when the timer goes below 1 minute 50 seconds you should start deploying your troops. If you are attacking a TH13, Eagle Artillery will take 2 Earthquake and the other heavy defenses take 1 Earthquake to be completely destroyed. However, against a TH14 you cannot destroy the artillery with 2 Quake. You will need 3, but the other major defenses can be taken out with only 2. So when you are up against TH14, try to get Inferno Tower or Scattershot with Fireball. As long as Healer and Warden are alive, Eagle Artillery cannot do any harm to your army. I forgot to tell that you can change some hero equipments from my setup. For Barbarian King, you can pair the Earthquake Boot with any equipment you have. As for Archer Queen, I would advise to keep the equipments unchanged since both of those are common. However, the Giant Arrow can be swapped with Magic Mirror if you have it. But don't use early ability if you are swapping. Grand Warden's abilities cannot be changed as both are crucial for the attack. For the RC, using both commons that you have unlocked wouldn't make much difference. If you follow my instructions and do everything step by step, I can guarantee that you can triple any Town Hall 13 or 14. The biggest enemy of this strategy is the time. So always keep an eye on the clock. These was all the tips I could share with you to help you master Fireball Super Witch attack. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for future videos. Have a good day and I will see you in the next video.